everybody. Happy Friday, end of the week, baby. And I have tonight's Yankee lineup. They are in Cincy for the next 3 games to play the Reds before they come back home against the Baltimore Orioles. Okay, I have tonight's lineup for you. For that, I have a little bit of good news. Yankees got some good pitching news today. Well, I got some encouraging pitching news yesterday, too. That Carlos Rodon is now throwing from 90 feet and is feeling good and is recovering well, so it does not require a second cortisone shot right now. So it looks like his recovery is going better after that first cortisone shot. So I'm not sure if it's going to push up his timeline, but we're getting encouraging feedback about Carlos Rodon, which we haven't had all season so far. So that's a good thing. I mean, the question is going to be like, when the hell's this guy got to pitch for the Yankees? It sounds like it'll be late June or early July because they're going to have to ramp him up. Now he's been throwing to a degree for the whole season now, but he's going to need to get in some games and build up his pitch count. So just like Luis Severino, I think he's just going to have to do it to a greater degree than Severino has. But so that's one news. But the encouraging news we just got a little while ago is Luis Hill, who had Tommy John last year, has just started a throwing program. So which could lead to building up pretty quickly and then getting into eventually rehab start, facing live hitters and bullpens and rehab start. So we could see him back this summertime too, at some point, whether it be a spot starter or whether it be a reliever. But he's got a big arm, and he might be a bullpen weapon that might get later, maybe in August or September or something like that. So Luis Hill has begun officially throwing, which is great news. And I hope hope Yankee fans are happy at that. We don't get a lot of good news on the Yankee front, but it's nice to share when we do, right? So here's the nice lineup. We got Jake Bauers leading off today in left field. Aaron Judge batting second in right field. Anthony Rizzo batting third at first base. Gleyber Torres is batting cleanup at second base. Willie Calhoun is batting fifth. DH. Anthony Volpe batting sixth at shortstop. Oswaldo Cabrera batting seventh at third base. Kyle Higashioka is batting eighth at the dish. For those that haven't heard, Jose Trevino is on the IL now, and Ben Rortvedt has been called up. So I would expect to see Ben Rortvedt this weekend in the game action. And Aaron Hicks is batting ninth in center field. So, and on the hill, on the stump, on the mound, Clark Schmidt. Okay, we need him to continue to build up his innings. And last night, if I remember correctly, it was a five innings pitch and 3 runs and 2 runs, excuse me. And then last time he had a clunker for the bullpen that coughed up a lot of runs for him too. So that was Jose Abreu, I think, who gave up that grand slam. And 3 of those runners were counted to Schmidt, but he needs to be better one way or another. That's for damn sure. We need consistency from him, and we need innings. Thankfully, we got some innings from Nestor Cortes last night, which is an encouraging thing. We hadn't got that in a while, and he gave the bullpen a little bit of a break. And shout out to Ryan Weber, too. He's been pretty damn good since he's been called back up. So he was great, 2 great outings against the Blue Jays. And so he's been a nice, valuable piece and a helpful piece for this bullpen. So I'm happy to see that. Hopefully we'll get more of that. Hopefully we'll get more Jimmy Cordero. Hopefully we'll get a good, more Michael King. Hopefully we'll get more Wandy Peralta and a lot more folks as well. I think more bullpen arms are going to be called up as well. And I think once Luis Severino comes back, or even Tommy Kahnle, who had his first rehab game yesterday and threw well, he's got 3 or 4 more appearances, then he'll get called up too. I think Albert Abreu will probably be, or at the very least, he should be the guy to get DFA'd once one of these guys come back for the roster. So, but that still remains to be seen. But that's the lineup. And I'll see y'all tonight for the post game. Over and out.